Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. We're going on our expedition. And per the usual, I don't know what I did last Saturday. I don't know where I went. We're going to wake up. We're going to go to the ship. We're going to read about stuff. We learned about the quantum moon. That's what we did. We did a ton of stuff about the quantum moon and travel and all of that. All that gobbledygook. This is the first time you've ever seen the opening for it? Alright, ship log. Rumor mode, what have we got going on? We got a bunch of stuff to learn about here. Oh, you were confusing it with a game that has a similar name that you've seen, Outer Wilds. Are you thinking about Outer Worlds? I kept getting Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds confused. So we know the radio tower is DLC based. We're not touching that right now. The vessel. What did we learn about the vessel? I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I already remember what we need to do now. I activated a three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered for the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried that the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. Okay, if anyone needs a quick recap, what we did before we left last time was we made it to the vessel. And in the vessel, we determined that their warp core was fried. Next, we determined that there is another warp core that is meant to be developed inside of the Black Hole Forge on Brittle Hollow. And once we get to Brittle Hollow, we're going to try to get into the Black Hole Forge somehow and see if we can get that warp core, because that's where they said they were going to create them. Now, let's read about the grave. The survivors from Escape Pod 3 followed one of the two vessel beacons to a small, dark bramble seed where they could go no further. The Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for a single Nomai to fit through, much less an escape pod. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be gone completely. If I launch my scout into the seed, I can take photos of an enormous, derelict Nomai ship. Alright, Bob, quick rundown for you. Someone else could probably explain it better and a little bit more detailed than me, but we belong to a planet that loves space exploration. We are exploring space exploration. There is an old society of people called the Nomai that they got here long before us, and they were trying to discover the center signal of the universe called the Eye. Effectively, the Eye is trying to... They don't know if the Eye was sending out a signal or if it was telling them to come there, but anyways, the whole point of this game is discovering the Eye. The runs, we have a timer. We can play for 20 minutes, 20 minutes before the sun basically explodes on us. After that, you have to restart your run. So it's kind of like Blueprints in a way, but this is time-based, not day-based. And each day we learn more and more and more and try to play the game and explore more and learn more about it. If you do plan on playing this game, there will be heavy spoilers coming up, because we've made it pretty far along in. Up to 20 minutes. There are other ways to die. Yes, that's very true. There are other ways to die. You know exactly how to beat this, but you won't say since you have... Okay, yeah, that's fair. Thank you. Same thing. As always, we don't want direct spoilers. We like hints. Hints are perfectly fine. If a hint tells me the answer based off of what somebody said in chat, that's not a very good hint. If the hint guides me to a planet and I figure out what to look for on the planet, that's a good hint. One of the three Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All three escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. The survivors from Escape Pod 3 detected two distinct beacons from the vessel, as if it was in two locations at once. Now, do we have anything else to read? The anglerfish fossil. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. So we still have stuff to discover here, because we never actually made it to that fossil yet. We're good with all of this stuff up here, and we've basically knocked out all the quantum stuff that I can think of. We still have to work on the Ash Twin Towers, but we did say we wanted to go to the Black Hole Forge. Welcome back, Alexis. So today's run, suit up, head over to the Black Hole Forge on... which planet? Brittle Hollow. Where is Brittle Hollow? Is this Brittle Hollow? That's Brittle Hollow. Autopilot, engage. Hints are not perfectly fine. It will make things too easy. That's fine. Like I said, we prefer advice. If you see me doing something that's time wasting, feel free to be like, hey, you're wasting your time. If you see me doing something and you're like, the code is 1714, I'm gonna be like, shut the hell up. I'm like, it's not cool at all to do that. Now, if I remember correctly, this is where we needed to be. Because we needed to go down from this site. And then when we do go down from this site, we can get to the Black Hole Forge. Don't break. It breaks. That's okay. Now, we never really explored all of this, but we need to go over here. Yeah, this is what we need. Okay. So we gotta go up. You can reach the forge by throwing your ship down there, but it isn't the intended way. I kind of figured that to be the case, and that's why I'm walking over here instead of actually doing it that way. Black Hole City is in the... or Black Hole Forge is in the Hanging City. If you didn't explore this, you should. I have explored most of this area, Soul. This game is so trippy. Could you imagine someone tuning in right now? They would have no idea what they're watching. Like, looking at this is absolutely absurd. This is coming from the guy who managed to land on the sun station manually. I did get a Steam achievement for that. And I'm pretty proud of it. I thought that was the intended way. I just assumed... You know what's funny, though? Getting it my second try. That's what I'm proud of. Can we not... Oh, there we go. It does look really cool. Alright, so this run focuses on the Black Hole Forge. I did complain about the flying because I was having trouble with it. We need to get over to this side, right? I see you, Ghost Matter. I didn't forget about you. I know you're there. Can we just get in the Black Hole Forge? How do we even get in? I've never even looked to see how we get in. I feel like we need to rotate it to the other side. So let's take these bad boys right here. Also, we should start landing on this instead of where we did land. Third try? I thought it was my second try. Okay, hold on. There's the Black Hole Forge. Converter. Now, I've done this twice, but I have no idea how to get up to it. Go, 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 go. Okay, so there's the Black Hole Forge, but I have no idea how to get over there. We could try to get up to that second level and just fly to it, I suppose. No, no, no. Motherfucker. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. I hate this game. Okay. Well, let's take a quick teleport back to the planet. Everyone just hang out for a moment. We'll get back over there soon enough. What an unfortunate start to the first day. It's very on par with my gameplay, though. Whoop. Alright, we need to rotate him to this side, I believe. Where's the ball go? Get me up there. Beautiful. There is no reason to try to climb it. There is a mechanic to it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just need to explore it to even look and see what the mechanic is in the first place. Blast me. Back to the... Isn't it crazy? Like, we're just doing this casually now? There are 2 achievements for the toy spaceship? What is the toy spaceship? Okay. Also, I don't remember where the Hanging City is in direct correlation to where we are. But I do remember if we go to the water... It's not this side, it's the other side, isn't it? Yeah. The toy spaceship is in the tutorial? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. The little one we have to practice our flight on. Ow. This over here is one of the entrances. Get back in here. Is this going where I think I need it to go? I am on top of the Hanging City. Careful with the fall damage, yeah. So there's the forge again, over here. Oop, careful now. The forge is up there. How do I get to it? Let me just take a peek. So there's our forge, and there's our... That's our climbing apparatus that we were there. Now, I do see what looks kind of like the teleport pads, but I don't know how to teleport to that pad specifically. I also see whatever that is over there. So, there's a teleport pad up there, but it looks like it also connects to this. So what I was trying to do was go up this way. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing, to be clear. Yeah. So there is a teleport pad up there, I just don't know how to activate that one. And that gets us to the Black Hole Forge. Now, what's over here? Probably the Hollow Tower? Well, the tower that's broken, right? But we can't get up through that. If there is an exit, there must be an entrance? Like an entrance to the Black Hole Forge? Is that what you mean? It's also not this pillar, because that's completely blocked as well. I'm sure we could find a way to cheese fly up there, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. Oh, like the Sun Tower, teleporting there from the Sun Tower? Okay, that makes sense. The Sun Tower, if we were to aim for the Hanging City, might get us here. Because we still have to explore more from over there. I don't see... Yeah, there's no other way up than going from there. This is the only other path. However, the way to get here is broken, clearly, as we can see. Unless I try to do something dumb and cheese it. Sun Tower goes to the sun? Yeah, I phrased that poorly. This doesn't seem right, but I'm still up here doing it anyways. We're so close. Could imagine if I could just fly up there? Wouldn't that be cool? The other option, too, is once this thing goes through the black hole... Does this part ever go through the black hole? I don't think it does, right? I don't think this part ever goes through the black hole. I think the Hanging City stays untouched, does it not? Or does the Hanging City fall? Yeah, I could just get there with my ship, which I'm thinking about, but... What if I just... Oh, we were so close. I am just kind of trying it for a second. I know it's not the way to do it, but it's just kind of funny to me. Let's see if I can. I'm testing my limits. Because this is clearly not the way to do it, but... Hold on, I know what I need to do here. I need to jump. I wanted to land on that. Okay, well, that's enough of this. Other ways to get there, huh? Other ways to get there. Dude, I'm singing Black Hole Sun in my head right now. Fantastic song. I listen to it all the time, especially when I go to the gym. I guess we could always grab the ship and try to get up there the non-creative way. Because we can't go through you. But can we go through... Just like Mark, I'm not a masochist player. Is that how... Does he punish himself when he plays? Damn, I was just trying to jump up there. Okay, well that's fine. Black Hole Sun sounds like it could be an oxymoron. I'm just trying to think in my head, like, what other way can we get there? The twins, right? The Ash Twins, the sand planet. It has teleporters on it. Isn't that what I said earlier and someone just said no? My next thought was to get to the twins and try to take one of the pillars that goes to Brittle Hollow. No, no, get me in there. Oh, I turned it the wrong way. Got invested in a Blueprints run and forgot there was a stream. What are you doing right now? Noah, we're currently playing a little bit of Outer Wilds. We just did a 2-hour Blueprints run, and then we're going to play about 2 hours, or maybe an hour. We might just do an hour, because I might change up my schedule a little bit today. But at least a minimum of an hour of Outer Wilds, and then we're going to head back to Blueprints. Yeah, I forgot that I had already turned this thing on. This is my first time ever coming back here while it's been on twice. Or, first time coming back here twice while it's been on. Okay, so, fuel level critical, ask me if I care. No! Are you shitting me? It really did that to me, huh? It really just took me right back. Oh, Londagel, you changed your name, okay. What am I doing specifically in the game? Right now, you're seeing me try to access the Black Hole Forge on Brittle Hollow. And I think the next step I gotta do is go to the Ash Twins and find out which one of those things teleports me to Brittle Hollow. And hopefully I can get there in this run. I can get in my ship and go over there. Yeah, the warp to the forge is from another planet. I'm assuming it's gonna be in, whatchamacallit. Alright, so that's good. I do need to go get more fuel, though. From here. And then I need to get to my ship. My ship... We have to go back. My ship's in outer space. My ship got pulled through. And I didn't even realize it. Okay. So we have to go... Come on, give me back, give me back. We did just need the fuel, though. Okay, now... How do I get out of here? Ooh, oh, geez, that's... Hold on. Alright, let's warp me out of here. Or not warp, let's get me out of here. Let's get to my ship, which is close by. No, get out of here. Stop it. Ship is red, might as well meditate? Quitter's attitude. We're not meditating just yet. There's no need. Oh, I didn't mean to click off of that. Whoops. Alright, now we can head back to our ship. I just had a little too much velocity, wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's head into our ship here. Then head over to the Ash Twins. Alright, cool. We've made it. Heal up, medkit, jetpack. Buckle up. Exit ship to repair. Don't care. Where's the Ash Twins at? Ash Twins, where are you? Or not the Ash Twins, the Hourglass Twins. There they are. Get to them, quickly. Poor Brittle Hollow being eaten alive, inside out. Was catching up on the stream, and the fact that I stopped Blueprints broke you. Cannot wait to find out. I just realized something. My retro rockets were damaged. Or were they? Was there any reason autopilot wasn't slowing me down when I looked at the instruments? That's fine. We're not too worried about time right now. Yeah, last time my fuel tank was damaged. This time my hull is damaged. I don't care about my hull. Alright, let's get to Ash Twin. Let's try this again. Autopilot, don't do me dirty. We've never seen it with such a little amount of sand on it. It looks cool. You checked the speedrun record for this game? Now, which one of these... Okay, the mountain one is not for me. I gotta remember which one to go to. Please stop. That's Timber Hearth. Is this Brittle Hollow? Which one is this one? You know what? Let's just get out and take a look. I don't even think I've ever explored this one. You're a warp pad to somewhere, and you're a warp pad to somewhere. But you can be red. I don't have anything to read here. Well, which one does this take me to? Okay, we're on the side that does not have the Nomai body. Let's see where the rotation takes us. That looks like bramble. That's dark bramble right there. And this is Giant's Deep. And that's the sun! We hate the sun. It is getting mighty large, though. I hate that we had this information and I just forgot what they looked like, so I don't actually know where I'm going right now. Also, is this not gonna teleport me? We just lined up with 3 different planets and it didn't teleport me to any of those. Is this teleport me to the other one? Oh, is this the twin? Oh, this is probably gonna teleport me to the other side of the planet, isn't it? Right? The sand is so... No, my ship! It got sucked into oblivion. Alright, cool. So this just takes me over to the Ash Twin. Which is cool seeing the sun like this. We timed it almost perfectly. Alright, well there's the Ash Twins. This one is the Sun Station. Which one is this one? Is this the one I need? Well, I guess we'll find out shortly. The music started. Oh no. Damn, that was giant steep. Okay. Again, I have this information. I've just failed to look and figure out which one it is. Like, I don't remember. I also don't remember which way I came from. Well, it's got to be this one then, right? Because we haven't looked at this one yet. What's down here? Well, let's read this one real quick before we run out of time. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling, and I'll soon return with more materials. I suppose more precisely, I would like you to visit the White Hole Station. Quick, read this. Everyone read this. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Stop using this scroll wall to flirt. Okay, well now we know which which pillar we need to go to. Look, it was successful. We learned. We educated ourselves. Just wanted to say that you're loving the Blueprint series and Outer Wilds has always been a long favorite of yours. Well, I'm glad that you're here to enjoy both of them, and I appreciate you being here and supporting us. So here's what I know we need to do for today. Go to Brittle Hollow. Land on Brittle Hollow. Activate the forge. After we activate the forge, leave the planet. Go wait on the Ash Twins until we can teleport back to the forge. That's my thought process. Go to the Twins? Why go to the Twins first? Don't we need to activate the Black Hole Forge in the first place to move it? Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get to it. Alright, let's see where we're going to from here. Okay, I like the idea of getting our ship down here. Over to the Hanging City, but we're going to take and park our ship right here where it's a little safer. Okay, cool. We did pretty well there. Can't wait to see me finish the main story and then the DLC. Alright, we need to come over here and activate this. I'm learning, I'm progressing. I'm remembering patterns and such. There it goes. Could we try to fly our ship over there? Yes. Are we going to? Nah. We'll just go wait around on the Ash Twin planet. We have new stuff to read in the ship log as well. The Ash Twin Towers. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around the Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Beautiful. The Black Hole Forge. We learned more about it. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to the Ash Twin. Okay, so out we go to the Ash Twin, and we wait. Once we can figure out how to get out of this place. Because, it was over here, right? I can't go down too far? There it is. Okay, I was like, where's our escape hole? I'm getting better at flying, so this was unobtainable early on in the game. Ah, shit. Okay. Now, Ash Twin Planets, where have you gone? We gotta get further out into space, huh? There's Dark Bramble. You're gonna cut all of the yawns together and make a short out of them? Go for it, honestly. I wouldn't even be mad. Okay, engage autopilot. Make sure we don't fly into the sun here. Okay, just making sure, because I gotta be careful. Autopilot has gotten me many a times before. Someone said Outer Wilds 2 was gonna happen? Is this true? There's a thing I need to do in the research lab on the Amber Twin that I need to do early because I didn't finish it last time. That's true. I'm not going to worry about it this run, though. This run, we're going to play super safe. I want to get to the warp cores and the Black Hole Forge and see what happens. That one's the sun. We don't need that one. Oh yeah, I appreciate the reminder. Thank you. Oops. Didn't mean to bounce down there. Okay, let's get lined back up on the equator. Hold on. I think we were lined on the equator. There we go. You're the twins. You're the sun. You looked it up and there's a gameplay trailer from 3 months ago? Okay, cool. I need to look up Outer Wilds too. I would love to play this game in a... Oh, that's Outer Worlds? Okay. Understandable. Easy names to mix up, honestly. Dude, I do have goldfish brain. I should probably start using TikTok. It would be great for me. And this other teleporter is buried. Outer Wilds is about moving on. I highly doubt there will ever be a sequel. That's also fair. Like, that makes a lot of sense for the way this game is designed. We're just gonna keep flying around the planet. I guess I could land and wait for some of the sand to disappear. Let's do that. Let's just land and wait for some of the sand. TikTok more like please block. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna enjoy the views. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna hang out here for a moment. Everyone can just chillax and have a good time. Even if there isn't a sequel, you want another game with these mechanics? Yes. I agree. Try Tunic close enough. I've already finished Tunic. I've never played Tunic. What is Tunic? Okay. OMG, Tunic is amazing? I don't know what Tunic is. Alright, maybe we should take a moment to fly around again and see if we've uncovered our next tower. Oop, is this part of it? Hey, this looks like part of our tower that we need. Isometric RPG puzzle game. Tunic is a game where the game and game text is in a language you don't understand, and the key mechanic is collecting manual pages in the game. Oh, hold on, I might know that. Hold on, I'm looking it up real quick. I feel like I've looked up Tunic before. You play as a fox. No, I haven't seen it. No, I've actually never seen any of this. Okay. Spoiler, you literally have to translate the manual? That's pretty funny, honestly. Okay, am I at the right one, by the way? You can heal by eating a marshmallow? I did not know that that actually heals you. That's pretty funny. I already forgot if this was the right one. It looks like the right one. Okay, so here we go. It's not the towers. We know this much. We also know it's not the sun one. We know that it's not... Timberheart was the one I was looking at. I think it's this one then, right? This is our other one that's like down. Yeah, this was the one that had the staircase leading into it, so this is the correct one. Alright, we'll just wait here a moment longer. That's Giant's Deep? Wait, this one's Giant's Deep? Oh, because it's shaped like a tornado. Yeah. Gotcha. Here we are, then. This is it. It's the fractured portions of the planet. My bad. I forgot to go over one. Oh, sweet. Can we already make it in? We can, and we did. Get me into the Black Hole Forge, please. They are in order of the solar system? You say that like I know what the order of the solar system is. You think I pay that close attention? Yes, we did lower the forge. It's right there, actually. Departure time, and our arrival time. Return warp status charge. Step on the warp receiver platform to activate the return. Black Hole Forge is to the left, 30 meters. Yeah, I'm not going to jump here. I'm making sure I don't jump. We're going to go to the Black Hole Forge first, because that seems smart. Can we pick you up? Can't pick up either one of you. Okay, that's fine. Let's head inside the Black Hole Forge. It looks cool in here. Yo, I like it in here. It's the first iPad. Oh my gosh, blueprints mentioned? Look at that. They also invented Tetris. Ash Twin Projection Stone, please. We'll put that down for now and let's read. Root, where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. Okay. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to the Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Oop, we didn't read this. The white hole's core for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it is tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. We got the goat statue. Alright, what can we read from this scroll over here? Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on the Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Clary said, no, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that hourglass twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. If they share an alignment point between them, then where does the other teleporter on the Ash Twin take me? That would be pretty interesting to envision. Also, where's my black core? My black hole forge core thing? I need that. Be cautious near the boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of the Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here is working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Wait, how did she answer that beforehand? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. So the core is on the Ash Twin? Oh, yeah. Was this normally looking like this? This is trippy as hell. I don't remember all of this being here. I do remember seeing these guys. Hey, one-handed. Welcome to the stream. Alright, well that was kind of cool. I suppose we could go back this way now and see what's over here. Oh, excuse me. Yes, those guys are the ones that have all of the memories contained within them. Interesting. What's in here? Exit to the surface. Okay. What are you? Black Hole Forge north, 40 meters. And what about you? You're just a non-accessible path. So this is our exit to the surface. Well, our Black Hole Forge isn't here, and I do want to go read what's in my ship. Where does this go to the surface? Oh, that's what this one is. Neat. I always wondered where that one was. Alright, well I guess we need to go jump into the black hole and go find our ship. That would make the most sense. Because we need to go back to the Ash Twin project. But I have a theory to test. A game theory. I've still never watched a MatPat video. I could be completely wrong here, so I apologize if I'm not headed in the right direction. But my theory is that they were talking about the 2 warp points for the astral twins sharing a... They're so close that they share a body. Excuse me, why is my ship still 25,000 kilometers away? I was just over there and it said 25,000 kilometers away. Am I crazy? Oh, because that's right. My ship was on the Hourglass Twins, not on Brittle Hollow. I forgot to go back to the teleporter on Brittle Hollow. That's what I was missing. Okay. In that case, we're going to start a new run. Because I'm not going to sit here and try to teleport all the way back around the universe. I'm not going to do it like that. Because I made a mistake. And that's what the meditate is here for in the first place. My core is in another castle, Mario. So, remember how I got into that one teleporter and it teleported me to the other twin? What happens if I go into the other teleporter? It might take me somewhere else on the twin with other stuff going on. The real ship is the twins along the outer space that we twinned. But we do have new knowledge to read, so let's read. View the ship log. What have we learned about the Black Hole Forge and its connections? Alright. Alignment angle diagram. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. The warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the platform can go back and forth. Black Hole Forge. A warp tower alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The Hourglass Twins are so close together, they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. I guess we could go back up to the other one. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. So, if we get back to the Ash Twins, and I take the other teleporter, not the one I stood on last time, it might teleport me to the other location since they share the same central point, but there's 2 teleporters there. The Sunless City is what you guys are talking about, right? Maybe the core is in the Sunless City? Fun in the Energy Lab if you want to go there again. The Energy Lab, I need to go back. We'll go back to the Energy Lab. You guys said there's more to explore. Let's go take a look over there. Let's go quickly, though, because we gotta be quick. Now, if I remember correctly, we still have to go inside from the caves, so we need to go to the Ash Twins, but then we need to hit up... Which one do we need to do? Okay, hold on. There's the Ash Twins. It didn't work. Get me out of this planet, then get me to the Ash Twins. Apparently this game has multiple endings? What do you mean, Jafar? I keep seeing Hour... Yeah, sorry. I need to go to Ember Twin, is what I need to go to. I kept saying the Ash Twins, but it's the Ash Twin project on the Ember Twin. Now, do I remember how to get there? No, I don't. Let's just leave the ship here for now. Can we go in from here? No, because we didn't open this door. That's right. Crap, I don't remember how to get back down there. Because this is the energy lab. But we can't go over there because of that. So what if we go further down? Uh-oh. I didn't want to land in here. Uh-oh, the sand's gonna get me. I wanted to land over there on the other bridge. Is this it? It was one of these paths, right? Let's try this way. Think with quantum physics? That's how we had to get back, right? I have no idea how to get back here. I know there was an entrance specifically, but I just don't remember how to get there. It was near, like, one of the pods, was it not? Can I use the quantum technology to get to the bottom of the planet faster? Because now I know that I can be in the quantum cave. No? Okay. So I did just go the wrong way. So I need to find the correct doorway on the planet and go through it to get down there. Was it this thing? Was it the crashed pod? Yes, I'm trying to go to the underground city. Isn't that where I needed to go for what you guys were referencing? Oh, motherfucker. Did I really just fall down here? Whoop. Let's go. Let's go. The first path through the pod, yes, but there's also a secret shortcut. Okay, so this is how we get back to the city. I do not know the secret shortcut. At least not yet. So we're going to head down here. I do remember this part, though. This isn't terrible for me. The shortcut is near a place you don't think I've been yet. Let me open this door back up. Not that it really matters. Oh, there's no need to go back down there. Okay, so what did we miss from here specifically? Let's go turn all the power on. I guess we could just try to get back to the energy lab is the other goal. Oh, we were too late to get back to the energy lab. Yeah, that makes sense. Understandable. Okay, well, we can always try the energy lab another time, because now I know I can get back over here. But what else did we miss from this place? Like, what have we not explored over here? So the energy lab is shot. Let's work our way up from the bottom up and see what we've missed, because it kept telling us for a long time that there's stuff to explore here. But I have no idea what it is. So there's this room, which when you go into, I think this is the kids talking about like how to get in there. It's just the energy lab, but we've been to the energy lab. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish hole, you'll have to go the long way. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the Fossil Fish Cave. I tried to get to the Fossil Fish, the Stepping Stone Cave. Where's the entrance? Remember to feed it first. So we need to go throw a light into his mouth and then we'll figure out where the entrance is. So if we go up here... So here's what we need to do. I want to go back. I know our fuel level's critical. It's kind of unfortunate. We're going to go shoot our scout into the anglerfish's thing, but then we need to get to Stepping Stone Cave. And then there should be lights that will tell us how to get in there. What is Stepping Stone Cave? Can anybody direct me, potentially, towards Stepping Stone Cave? It said feed him, so put it in his mouth. And then... Okay, so there's the entrance right there. But... Well, let's do this, because I don't want to run around with a giant picture. That's pretty well lit. So if we go down to Stepping Stone Cave, does anyone know where it's at? Is it, like, down here pretty far? This is the same place where the kids talk about it. Yeah, I figured I was gonna die. We need to go back anyways, but like I still have no idea where Stepping Stone Cave is. Is it labeled somewhere or is it described somewhere? I kind of wanted to start a new run, but I figured I'd just run around until we were done. Like, I might as well look. Alright, well that's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and when you come back, hopefully we're a little more successful on our journey. See ya!